Hello students, today we are going to start our same chapter, that is admission of a partner. This is part 7 and in today's video we are going to discuss some important questions related from previous topic. Here the question is given: A and B share the profits of a business in the ratio of 5:3. They admit C into the partnership firm for 1/4 share. It means in these questions A and B are old partner and their old ratio is 5:3. The new partner name, that is C, and C's share is 1/4. In the profit to be contributed equally by A and B, it means C takes their share from A and B equally, that is sacrificing ratio. Sacrificing ratio is 1:1. On the date of admission of C, the balance sheet of the firm was as follows. Here the balance sheet is given and some additional information is also given, that is C will bring 30,000 for his share of capital and goodwill. The second information, goodwill of the firm has been valued at 3 years purchase of the average profit based on super profit of last 4 years. Average profit of last 4 years given, that is 20,000, while the normal profit that can be earned with the capital employed by rupees 12,000. It means in this point two main content is given, that first thing is average profit is given and second thing is normal profit is given. The third point, furniture is undervalued by rupees 12,000 and the value of stock is reduced to rupees 13,000. Provident fund is also given, that is 1,000, and creditors are unrecorded to the extent of 6,000. Prepare revaluation account, partners capital account and the new balance sheet of A, B and C. So first of all, we are going to discuss how to make revaluation account. In revaluation account, only assets and liabilities can be entered. So we can notice that in which assets the value increase or decrease, or in which liability the value increase or liability. So there is no any important point in first point, there is no important point in second point. Here some important information is furniture is undervalued by rupees 12,000. That is important point. It means in this furniture is undervalued. Before this the furniture's value is greater, but now the furniture is undervalued. It means we will have to raise the value of furniture by rupees 12,000. So we will raise the value. So we cannot be debited. We credited that value, because if we want to increase the value of assets, that can be credited. So in the revaluation account, we entered that 12,000 in credit side. Here it is. And the second important information that is given, stock is reduced to rupees 13,000. It means stock value. What is the value of stock before this? Stock is 15,000. Now the value of stock is rupees 13,000. It means the stock is reduced by rupees 2,000. Here it is, to stock account by rupees 2,000. Then the next information is provident fund be raised by rupees 1,000. It means we will have to increase the value of provident fund, and provident fund is a liability. So it means the value of liability increase. If liability increase, that can be entered in the debit side. So to provident fund by rupees 1,000. The next information that is given, creditors are unrecorded. It means unrecorded liability. So unrecorded liability is also entered in the debit side. Here it is, to creditors by rupees 6,000. So after totaling both the side, the credit balance is 12,000, but in debit 6 or 2 8 or 1 9. So there is difference in the debit side by rupees 3,000. That balancing figure is called to profit transferred in old partners. And who is the old partner? A and B. And what is the old ratio? The old ratio that is given in the question, 5:3. So that 30,000, that 3,000 divided in the ratio 5:3, that is 1875 and 1125. Now after that we will have to make capital account. So first of all, capital account start from the balance. Here the balance is given A's capital by rupees 40,000 and B's capital by rupees 30,000. So first of all, by balance BD, that is given in the question, 40,000 and 30,000. Then in liability side, one reserve is given and reserve distributed in old partners in old ratio. So what is the value of reserve? That is 4,000. That 4,000 divided in old partners, and who is the old partner? A and B. And what is the old ratio? That is 5:3. So the second entry is by workman compensation reserve account by rupees 2,500 and 1,500. Total of both that is 4,000, that is given in the question, and that 4,000 divided in the 5:3. Here it is. And then the next information is in liability side, not any other information that is given, or in asset side no any other information is also given. So come on the revaluation account. Here the revaluation account is given and the balancing figure come on the debit side. So reverse entry, debit of revaluation account comes on the credit side. So by revaluation account in A's column 1875, in B's column 1125. Now both two accounts are completed. Now come on the additional information. In additional information, the first point is given that C will bring 30,000 for his share of capital and goodwill. So 30,000 is the total of capital and goodwill. It is not mentioned the value of capital and goodwill individually. That is total of both. So first of all, we will have to calculate total goodwill of the firm by the formula of super profit. So formula of super profit, here it is average profit minus normal profit. Average profit is given in the question, that is 20,000, and normal profit is also given in the question, that is 12,000. So 20,000 minus 12,000, that is 8,000. Now goodwill, the formula of goodwill is super profit multiply number of year purchase. Super profit is 8,000 and number of year purchase that is given in the question, that 3 years. Here it is 3 years purchase. So number of year purchase that is given in the question, that 3 years. So 8,000 multiply 3, that is 24,000. That is total goodwill of the firm. And we will find out the new partner's goodwill, and the new partner's share is 1/4. Here 1/4 is given and total goodwill is 24,000. So 24,000 and the new partner share, that is 1/4. After that we get 6,000. That is C's goodwill. So in 30,000, 6,000 rupees is goodwill and remaining 24,000 is the value of capital. So we categorize that 30,000 into two parts, 6,000 and 24,000. That 24,000 is the value of capital and 6,000 is the value of goodwill. Here it is by bank account, that is the capital value, rupees 24,000. And premium for goodwill distributed in sacrificing ratio. In question sacrificing ratio is given, that is equally. It means 6,000 divide in equal ratio, that is 3,000 and 3,000. Now we total all the accounts, 4,000, 2,500, 1,875 and 3,000. After that we are getting 47,375. The second column's total, that is 35,625, and the third column total, that is 24,000. Here no other information, so the balancing figure is called to balance CD, that is 47,375, 35,625 and 24,000. Here the total side of both sides is equal. Now we are going to make balance sheet. For making the balance sheet, we will have to take two accounts together. That first account is balance sheet, that is given in the question, and the second, that is revaluation account. So first of all, in previous balance sheet, capital is given because at the beginning of the question there are two partners, A and B. But at the end we find out that there are three partners A, B and C. So what is the capital value? We can consider that value from capital account. Here it is to balance CD. Then A's capital value is 47375, B's capital value 35625 and C's capital value that is 24,000. Here in balance sheet capital account A's capital, B's capital and C's capital, that is, and after totaling we get 1,07,000. Then the second information that is given, workman compensation reserve. In capital account we already distribute that workman compensation reserve. So there is no balance of workman compensation reserve. So we cannot consider that workman compensation reserve in the balance sheet of last year. Now the next topic, that is creditor. In question we already noticed that one point is given, that is creditors are unrecorded. It means the previous creditor, that is 2000, and new creditor, that is unrecorded, 6 or 2. Total is 8,000. It means the new creditor is rupees 8,000. Now the next point, that is provident fund. One more point is given, provident fund we raised by rupees 1,000. It means the value of provident fund increases by rupees 1,000. So total of provident fund, that is 11,000. Here total of all the liability side, that is 1,26,000. After that come on the asset side. Here it is the first value, that is machinery. There is no other information related to machinery. So we can note the same value, that is 30,000. Here it is. Now the second value that is given, that furniture. Furniture by rupees 20,000. One additional point is given, furniture is undervalued by rupees 12,000. It means we will have to increase that value. 20,000 plus 12,000, that is 32,000. Here it is, furniture value is 32,000. Now the next value is stock by rupees 15,000. One information is given related to stock, that is stock reduced to rupees 13,000. It means before this the stock value is 15,000. Now the value of stock is rupees 13,000. So we can mention the new value, that is 13,000. Here it is, the stock value is 13,000. The next thing that is given in the question, that debtors, and the debtor value is 15,000 and no any other information is given related to debtors in additional point. So we can consider the same value, that is 15,000. After that the last point is given, bank point. That point is very important. In the starting of the question the bank value is 6,000. So the bank value is 6,000 and the new partner come with 6,000 as goodwill and 24,000 as a capital. So 6 and 6, 12 or 24, that is 36. Here we notice that the liability side and asset side both are same. It means the question is correct. That is the cross checking point. Okay, let's take another example. Here it is, Murari and Vohra of Chandigarh were partners in a firm with capital of rupees 1,20,000 and 1,60,000 respectively. On 1/4/2018, they admit Yadav as a new partner for 1/4 share, and Yadav come with the two amount, that 2 lakh as his capital and 90,000 for his goodwill. So in first paragraph we read that Murari and Vohra, there are two partners in a firm. They admit one partner and the new partner's name, that is Yadav, and Yadav's share is 1/4, and Yadav comes with two amount, that is 2 lakh and 90,000. That 2 lakh is capital and 90,000 is goodwill. In second paragraph some other information is given, that on that date the creditors of Murari and Vohra were 60,000, bank overdraft 15,000, assets apart from cash included stock rupees 10,000, debtors rupees 40,000, plants and machinery rupees 80,000, land and building, that is 2 lakh. It was agreed that stock should be depreciated by 2,000, plant and machinery by 20%, and 5,000 should be written off as bad debts, and land and building should be appreciated. So here the value in increase or decrease. Before this, the information that is given, that is related from balance sheet. In this question, one thing is different from previous question, that in previous question balance sheet is given, but in this question the balance sheet is not given, but some information related to balance sheet is given. So we will have to make the balance sheet, and that balance sheet we will make with the help of that information. So that balance sheet is called memorandum balance sheet, because in all question balance sheet is given, but in this question balance sheet is not given. For solving the question further, first of all we will have to make the balance sheet, and the normal balance sheet that time called memorandum balance sheet. Here it is, the first information that is given, that capital of Murari and Bohra is given in the question. Here it is, Murari's capital and Bohra's capital, that is 1,20,000 and 1,60,000. And the next information, that is previous balance sheets related, that is creditors value, and the creditors value is 60,000. Creditors come in the liability side. Here the creditors value is 60,000. Now bank overdraft. Bank overdraft also is a liability. Here the value of bank overdraft is rupees 15,000. Here it is. Now assets apart from cash included stock. It means the value of stock rupees 10,000. Here it is, the value of stock, that is 10,000. Debtors value, that is 40,000. Here the debtors value, that is 40,000. Plant and machinery 80,000. Here plant and machinery 80,000. And building by rupees 2 lakh. Here it is, the building value, that is 2 lakh. We can total both sides. Here the total value of liability side, that is 3,55,000. But here 10,000 and 40,000, that is 50,000. 50,000 and 80,000, that is 1,30,000, and 2 lakh, it means 3,30,000. But here the value is 3,55,000. Here the value is only 3,30,000. So there is difference between 25,000, and that difference is called balancing figure, and that balancing figure is called cash. So we can mention the cash value from balancing figure is rupees 25,000. So that is memorandum balance sheet. In this all the information is given, we find out the difference, and that difference is called cash. Now first of all we will have to make revaluation account. For revaluation account we will consider what is the value given in the question, that asset is increase or decrease, liability is increase or decrease. Related that type of information is considered in revaluation account. Here the question is given, land and plant and machinery depreciated by rupees 20%, and stock is also depreciated by 2,000. It means that two assets decrease. So stock value depreciated by 2,000 and plant and machinery depreciated by 20%. Here to stock account, because the stock value reduced by rupees 2,000. Plant and machinery also reduced by 20%. So what is the previous value of plant and machinery? Here we make plant balance sheet. So the plant and machinery value is 80,000, and 20% of that 80,000, that is 16,000. Value is reduced, so we can mention in the debit side to plant and machinery account. Now the next information is bad debts of 5,000 should be written off. It means that is one type of liability. Here if liability increase, that is mentioned in the debit side. So to debtors account by rupees 5,000. Then the next information, land and building should be appreciated. Appreciated means increase the value by rupees 25%. So what is the value of land and building before this? Before this the land and building value is 2 lakh, and 25% of 2 lakh, that is 50,000. So land and building appreciated by the rupees 50,000. Here it is. So we can total both sides. Here the total value is 50,000, but here 16 and 2, 18, 18 and 5, 23, and the balancing figure is 27. That balancing figure is called to profit transfer, and that balancing figure divided in the old partners. And who is the old partner? Murari and Bora. And what is their ratio? Their ratio is not given in the question, so we consider equally. It means 27,000 divided in equal proportion, that is 13,500 and 13,500. Now come on the next part of that question, that is partners capital account. That is the second main account of that question. In partners capital account, first of all we will have to mention the opening value of capital. Here it is Murari's capital and Bora's capital by rupees 1,20,000 and 1,60,000. Here 1,20,000 in the Murari's column and 1,60,000 in the Bora's column. Then there is no other information like reserve, workman compensation reserve or any other type items that can be distributed. So come on the asset side. Stock, debtors, plant and machinery and land and building and cash. It means there is no other value of assets that can be divided in the capital account. So come on the next account, that is revaluation account. Here the revaluation account we already made, and with the help of revaluation account we find out the profit balance. The profit balance entered in the reverse. It means debit balance transferred in the credit side by the name of by revaluation account, that is 13,500 and 13,500. After that we consider the question. In question that line is given, the Yadav comes with 2 lakh as capital and 90,000 as goodwill. Here by premium for goodwill account, that is 45,000 and 45,000, because old ratio is 1:1, the new partner is 1/4. It means it is case number 1, and in case number 1 that old ratio becomes sacrificing ratio. So the old ratio is 1:1, so the sacrificing ratio is also 1:1. So the amount of goodwill, that is 90,000, and that 90,000 divided in both the partners in equal ratio, that is 45,000 and 45,000. And the new partner's capital is also given, that is 2 lakh. So buy bank account with 2 lakh. Totaling of both sides 1,78,500, 2,18,500 and 2 lakh. Here there is no any other balance. So the balancing figure is called to balance CD. That is 1,78,500, 2,18,500 and 2 lakh. Now the last important account that is we will have to make, that is balance sheet. So for making balance sheet we can take two accounts together, that is memorandum balance sheet and revaluation account. Here the information is given, creditor, the creditor value is 60,000 and there is no other information of creditor. It means that creditors comes with the same amount by rupees 60,000. Here it is. Then bank overdraft, there is no change in bank overdraft also. So bank overdrafts come with the same point, that is 15,000. We can consider the bank overdraft in working note also. Now we will going to discuss working note at the last. Now the third point that is given in the question, Murari's capital and Bora's capital. But at the beginning of the question there are two partners, now there are three partners. And what is the three partners balance? We will consider that value from partners capital account, and that value is 1,78,500, 2,18,500 and 2 lakh. Here it is. 5,97,000 is the total of three partners capital. After that the liability side total, that is 6,57,000. Here we are going to make asset side. The first information in asset side that is given is stock value. The stock value is 10,000 rupees. Here we notice that in revaluation account debit side one stock is mentioned. It means the stock value is decreased by rupees 2,000. So in new balance sheet, the stock value is 10,000 minus 2,000, that is 8,000. Now, second point that is given in the old balance sheet, that debtors. The debtors value is 40,000, and in revaluation account we can find out 5,000 value decrease in the value of debtors. So 40,000 minus 5,000, that is 35,000. So the debtors value, that is 35,000. The next point that is given in the question, plant and machinery. Here the value of plant and machinery, that is 80,000. And one more information in revaluation account is also given. It means the plant and machinery account reduced by rupees 16,000. So 80,000 minus 16,000, that is 64,000. So the new value of plant and machinery, that is 64,000. Now the next value, that is land and building. The value of land and building, that is 2 lakh rupees. And we find out that in revaluation account the land and building value is also given by rupees 50,000. It means the land and building value appreciated by rupees 50,000. So 2 lakh plus 50,000, that is 2 lakh 50,000. Now the next information that is given in the question, that is cash. The cash value is given, that is 25,000. Here 25,000. But in this, bank balance is very important. In liability side, bank overdraft is given. In asset side, bank balance is given. So how can we calculate this value? Here the working note is, the bank overdraft negative value is given. It means that is negative, and the new partners come with 2 lakh capital and 90,000 as goodwill. So 2 lakh is the positive value, 90,000 is also a positive value. 2 lakh plus 90,000, that is 2 lakh 90,000. Here bank overdraft is given. So we can consider in positive items the bank overdraft, that is 15,000. So we reduce that bank overdraft because bank overdraft is a negative value. After that we find out the value of bank balance, that is 2,75,000. Here the bank balance is 2,75,000. After that we find out the both side assets and liability are total of both sides is equal, that is 6,57,000 and 6,57,000.